Yo, my sovereigns, what up? This is Boba Fett, uncensored on the internet, with episode 186 of Splinterlands 101. Joins again tonight, co-host of the show, finest gentleman who ever lived, chairman of the DAO, etc., Matt Clark. Host,
howdy.
Finest gentleman who ever lived, chairman of the DAO, host of the Adelaide Monthly Meetup, etc.
Thank you kindly. And that was last night. So we had apologies from Mini Small Holding. I just saw there in the in our Discord. She couldn't make it, but we had a total of 6 last night, which is reasonable and good. Good to see Holozor and Shidon, who have been long-term players of the game and bloggers. So great to see them. They got on a train together and arrived together and all of that. So great fun time together. Killer Dragon brought a newcomer along. He's very, very new to the game. So we'll have to see if he wants to get his face on the podcast at some point and do the introduction and see what it's like from a brand new player's perspective. But he's an old friend of Killer Dragons and has been coaxed into playing. So he's
from a crypto background, or is this everything new for him?
Crypto background,
okay.
yeah. He said he's been a couple of years now. He's been sort of swing trading, day trading different cryptos, and just sort of looking at what else is out there. So we're sort of running him through all of the ecosystem. I mean, barely scratching the surface really, but some of the history and how it was Steam and turned into Hive, and yeah, just a really good, fun get together. I had a Mexican chicken schnitzel. We had a couple of beers. Just, you know, when the conversation just flows and everybody's sort of the cadence and the pacing and the timing and everyone's in the same conversation. But yeah, it's just really good. It was a really good get together. So the invitation's there if you're in Adelaide on the last Thursday of each month from 6 p.m. Duke of Brunswick on Gilbert Street. Be great to see you there. We're normally right sort of close to the entrance. So if we see someone who's looking a little bit lost and not sure which way's up, we'll ask around and you'll find us fairly easily. So yeah, always great to see new faces, old faces. Just a lovely time.
So do you have to pay more for the Mexican chicken schnitzel to get that chicken imported all the way from Mexico?
Yes, absolutely. You get a little name tag as well, like what is, Jorge. I had Jorge last night, so yeah. Well, I mean, how else are you going to get any sort of Mexican flavor apart from? No, I do. I really enjoy my Mexican toppings on, the jalapenos and the cream cheese and the guac. Like, yeah, I would very happily just move to Mexico and never leave and only eat Mexican food for the rest of my life.
You wouldn't get a chicken schnitzel, Mexican chicken, like you hear like Mexican, it just means it's spicy, right?
Yeah.
Same as the tacos that like what passes as Mexican around the world is not Mexican food. It's very, very different. But Mexican food is delicious.
Don't kill this for me, man.
Mexican
so you're
food
saying it's like
is delicious.
Okay. So you're saying it's like in Brazil, they're just nuts there. Right?
Well, let me bust the taco myth. 1 sec.
Busting the taco myth. Because you got to realize, currently in my mind, Mexico is this lovely place. It's all the way over there. It's got Salma Hayek. It has sepia tones. It has cactus, and it has lovely beaches, and it has drunken frivolities, spring break, Cancun. So don't kill that for me, right?
All right.
I got this mental image of Mexico. Don't hurt that at all.
So this is what people think of as a taco, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen one here. Never, ever seen one. Taco is simply a soft tortilla, and the meat in the taco usually is pork, or you can get chopped up chorizo sausage. As it says here, like this crispy shell thing, it's not real. This is an invention of Texas in the US. This is a Mexican taco. So actually put tacos, Guadalajara, street food. So basically, they just cook the tortilla for a little bit, and they put the meat in, and they'll usually ask, do you want onion or something? So sprinkle a bit of onion on it, and then you'll have like a bench with all of the extras. So you just help yourself to the extras of what you want to put in. Generally a variety of hot, spicy foods. But yeah, that is a taco.
And then they roll it on a virgin's thigh, or am I thinking of something else?
Yeah, that'd be something else.
Okay.
Monty Python, perhaps, Lee?
Nah, Cuban cigars is apparently that's how they make those. Is they?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the folklore. Is that's the official way of making a Cuban cigar.
Right.
But yeah, look, I would eat any of those things. Right.
Yeah.
I'm unconcerned whether there's a crunch or like a softness in my tortilla bread. Totally across that.
Yeah. So when you get it, it's actually, say if you ask for 5 tacos, it comes like that, and then you just fold one up each individually just to eat like a sandwich.
Well, the hard tacos, I distinctly remember the very first time I had hard tacos. I was over with my second cousins only a couple of streets away. They grew up quite close to us. And Mum, being from Liverpool, always just cooked their meat and 3 veg. And so we went over there and we had this exotic dinner. And I remember just tacos and it was so very, very exciting to be having food from a different country. So I distinctly remember that. But the mess is, and even now, like I really enjoy them, but it's very unworkable. So this is good. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean those crunchy shells, you bite them, they disintegrate, and it goes everywhere. So you get generally 2 types of tacos. There's the blancho, which is like where the tortilla is just simply raw and it's the meat is on top, or they actually flip it a couple of times on the oil, which sort of gives it a little bit of a seal and makes it a little bit sort of crispy. And this is olvido. So tacos, blanchos, or olvidos. That's a good one, like example here. But most places, that's what it comes like. It's just simply soft tortilla, pork or chorizo sausage, and a little bit of onion and lime. You squeeze everything here. You squeeze lime onto, and it's the little limes, very different to the limes that you get in Australia.
So were they more sour, like different flavour?
It is actually not as sour. It's actually quite a sweet thing. It goes really well with the chili. Okay. And they're quite small, as you can see. And you just chop one in half and you just squeeze the lime onto your food.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, busting the taco myth.
Yum. How do you go over there as a vegetarian? Do you go okay with all of that stuff?
Yeah, tacos you can get with potato and beans, or frijoles y papas. But the beans here, it's actually, let me show you this as well. It's called refried beans that you've probably heard of. And it looks, okay, it doesn't come with corn. It doesn't look that good, but it's actually really, really delicious. So it's a liquid, and you get it in like the little plastic cups, like takeaway cups, usually like fresh. So when I go to local abarrotes or local shop, I just buy like a jar, like the plastic cup jar, and you just scoop a couple of tablespoons. It was funny, the first time I actually had beans in a restaurant, as a vegetarian, I eat a lot of beans, and did so in Australia. And I ordered an omelette with some sides, some beans, and it comes out, it had this little puddle on the side of the plate, and I was like, what's this, and where's my beans? But this is how beans are served. Let me see. It's a really bad picture, actually.
It's all good. Yeah, I'm across refried beans. My wife will do nachos for us occasionally, and that's part of that goes into the mix.
Yeah.
Is nachos the thing over there, like the hard corn chips with the everything sort of thrown on top?
No, another myth.
Yeah.
You get something called chicaclias, which is corn chips, but they're not like Doritos type corn chips. They're just simply when you make a tortilla hard and crispy, it's called a tostada.
Mm.
Oops, let's put a space in there. So you can buy them in packets like this, or again, you get them fresh. It's a little bit like a papadum. And so this is basically just broken into pieces, some cheese sprinkled over the top, and then served with like a chili sauce that's usually, they ask, you have a choice of green or red, and it's like green chili sauce or red chili sauce.
Bit like a Thai green curry or a Thai red curry, I suppose.
So it comes out like this.
Yeah, nice.
That's the way that.
Yeah,
okay, this is exactly how it's served, just like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I think of as nachos. Like that looks reasonably similar to what we have here at home.
Okay. Yeah, again, your Australian or Western sort of Mexican restaurant tacos and nachos, it's just not like that here at all. Something you would probably really enjoy. Again, most of the meat dishes here are all pork, and so it's cooked in its own juices, and so basically like a pork roll, but then they pour the juice all over it. Usually it's served with a little bit of side of maybe some radish, some onion, and always, of course, lime to squeeze over it. But the roll is really, really soggy because they've poured the juice over it. So you don't eat it with your hands. They serve you a spoon. No, spoon.
Okay.
Another funny thing here, when you go to a restaurant, you can get a fork and a spoon, but it's very, very, very rare that anyone gives you a knife. It's just, it's strange. Like when you order a dish like this, you get a spoon. Very, very, very rare you go to a restaurant here and get a knife.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. So,
but I guess it depends for you. But if you order a steak, I mean, obviously they've got to give you a steak knife.
Possibly, yeah.
It's not the case for you, obviously.
No, you can't cut a steak with a spoon. That's true.
No.
But maybe it goes back to a more violent time in history when you didn't want to be handing out knives to people in the restaurant.
Yeah. Especially, it's funny because we kind of like there's the places that you eat and there's the places that you drink, and the more they're together, the less you want the steak knives to be a feature on each table.
Yeah.
But I have had that discussion before with people who are like, oh, guns, if people could have guns, they could just murder somebody. I'm like, how often do you go sit in a restaurant and there are 100 strangers all around you and they each have a steak knife literally in their hand?
Yeah.
And
the same on the airplanes. Like on an airplane, you can't take a pair of nail clippers on, but once you're in the air and they serve food, they give you a knife and a fork.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
you'd really enjoy some Mexican cuisine.
Oh, and yeah.
Since I've been here, I do eat a bit of meat now, maybe once a month or so. And if I do that, it's either a tortoise ahogada or it's, see, I get one here. My favorite, rather than the pork meat, is the chorizo. And you see them on the hot plate. They've got the chorizo sausage, but they just mash it all up type thing. So it's actually like they mince it right in front of you from a sausage. And so just like a general taco, but instead of pork, it's the meat from the chorizo sausage.
Yum.
Yeah. So.
Yum. Well, Mexico sounds fantastic. I think my travel plans are we've just yesterday booked a family cruise coming up, which would be cool. but that's not really leaving Aussie waters. But my seasteading guys that I talk about a lot, oceanbuilders.com, I'm quite excited about the humanities possibilities for seasteading, and the pods and the like. We've talked about it before. They just in the last couple of days have announced they've signed a deal with the Maldives, which is in the Indian Ocean.
It's like a data thing.
Yeah, to build a city of floating homes there. And so my wife's always wanted to go to the Maldives. If I do take her there, we'll probably learn how to pronounce it when we're over there, and not before. Learn from the locals, but yeah, so that's just exciting. I was just reading about that before we started the show today. So I'll share a link here. It's just MaldivesFloatingCity.com if you want to go and have a look. But it's very early days, and I haven't read a whole heap of it yet. But the fact is, the oceanbuilders.com guys are talking about how they've been signed some sort of MOA or some sort of deal with the Maldives government. So that would be cool, really cool, to go there and actually go and stay in one of those floating houses, because, yeah, I don't know, that just idea captures my imagination. And Maldives aren't that far from Australia, whereas Mexico is a long way. So I will look forward to getting over and seeing you at some point, Bob.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I think this will be my next big trip. Will be over there. I might take the missus. I don't think she'd ever forgive me if I went to the Maldives. She did a project on it, which is like in primary school, and fell in love with the pictures of the green blue ocean.
Yeah.
So if I was to say, all right, honey, I'm going to go on a trip, and I'll let you know how it goes. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah. I don't really keep up with the news and all that kind of thing, and getting on X less and less, because with, like, you get an event like the tsunami that happened recently, and there were warnings for Japan and Hawaii, and all of a sudden X is just full of all these AI-made videos of massive waves swamping, and you can't tell the difference anymore between what's real and it's reached that point. You can't tell.
Yeah.
So
I saw you've got to go based on context, and that's not if they're being really subtle. I saw one, Sydney Sweeney response to the haters, about a American Eagle jeans ad campaign that's everyone's talking about at the moment. And she's just sort of saying, yeah, just wanted to reply to, all the ugly mids who've got a problem with my campaign. And I'm like, this looks completely real. It looks completely like it's her talking. It's only the fact that she's saying things that, she would never say that give it away to me that this is not actually legit. And I'm sure there's a lot of rage fuel in the comments. I didn't even want to click through to send traffic that way. But we have come to the point now where you can't believe this. This could be AI generated. We could have fed this into some AI and said, do a podcast of us two just talking about Mexican food and floating cities in the Maldives and playing, and it could happen.
Yeah.
So you really can only trust things that are in person now, which might be a good thing. Maybe we've been online too much, and it's time to go out and touch grass.
Yeah. Well, you might get in some practice for later this year when the Australian government won't let you online.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. That's December, so there's a few challenges to that. So we'll see how it goes, but I can see it just destroying our tourism industry, because anybody arriving in Australia who wants to get on Instagram and post photos and the like, there'll be travel warnings from other countries saying, by the way, when you go over there, you'll be in a social media black hole. You won't be able to keep up with friends and family. Why would you? It's already so far from anywhere.
Yeah.
Why would you then say, I can go over here. I'm going to go to. I can either go to Thailand or Australia. I would like to meet a kangaroo, but then I would also like to be constantly in touch with all of my friends and family on social media, like I've been for the last 10 years. Let's just go to Thailand. It will absolutely gut the Australian tourism beyond any
and it's going to extend as well to just simply Google Maps on your mobile phone for navigation, which, as a tourist, you can't live without Google Maps nowadays.
Exactly. And this is all just at the whim of Julie Inman Grant, who nobody elected. Nobody voted for her.
Yeah.
She's just been placed in power for whatever reasons and then just given this unlimited scope to just decide what we can all do on the internet. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible.
But at the top of that is Albanese. I mean, like, how is that guy still alive? Like, it just goes to show.
The thing is, he's Labor, but it was ScoMo who enacted the position of e-safety commissioner. So whether you vote for Labor or Liberal, you're getting the same. Yes,
well, that's why I didn't mention Labor or Liberal. Just like the people, they just get some psychopath in for a term and they have one job to do. Like
Howard was the semi-autos.
Yeah,
semi-auto rifles.
The COVID dictator. Now you've got the censorship dictator. And they just come in, they just do what they want to do, and then they go. Abbott comes in, wrecks the country, and pushes everyone's retirement back, while at the same time boosting the retirement funds of politicians. I just can't wait to get my money, take it all out of Australia, and then they can do whatever they like with super. Yeah. So looking
my
forward to that.
super's gone. They keep sending me letters to say this is how much super you have, but I'm like, nah, it's gone.
Well, I'll get mine next month, and I just can't wait to take it all out of. And of course, now NAB Australia, they can freeze your funds for hate speech on social media. But of course, what is hate speech? You say anything that they don't agree with, or some Karen is offended by, it's classified as hate speech, and they can freeze your accounts.
Yep. And then they know it's you too. You can't just whistleblow something anonymously because you've got 100 points of ID to open a bank account, and then you need to positively identify yourself to have a social media account. Yep. So there's no more. I know these secrets, and I need to tell the public because it's in the public interest. Now that's all gone. That's on the way out.
Well, but it is a crime. You know, it is a crime to expose the crimes of government.
Yeah. Yes. And when exposing crimes is a crime, then you're being ruled by criminals.
Yeah. Which is the case. Yeah, I'm so glad I got out of that. I just want, it's the only thing I still care about Australia is I just want my super next month. Once that happens, I don't give a shit about anything anymore.
Wow. Your mum's here, Gio's here, I'm here. That's fine.
Well, you can leave. You all have the option to leave. Yeah,
That's fair.
So if you don't leave, you deserve what you get.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, but if ever there was a reason, like back in the 80s, there would have been massive riots. It would have been a bloodbath. But now people, they just accept it.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how onerous the restrictions are and how much it bothers people. I think a lot of people aren't paying much attention, and they'll suddenly get a notification saying you need to provide a whole heap of ID to keep your Facebook account going, or you need to provide us this. And they might say, oh, you know what, I don't care about Facebook that much, or I don't care about Twitter that much, or there'll be workarounds and VPNs, and the whole thing might just teach Australian children to hate.
And see too now, Albo's trying to actually ban VPNs in Australia.
Which is ridiculous. I use a VPN for work all the time.
Yeah,
I'm constantly logged into a VPN. I have to be for work. They're a useful thing. Well, look, if the only real result from this is that a generation of teenagers learns to hate the concept of government and see it as the problem, I'm okay with that. I'm willing to pay that price and lose access to Twitter and Facebook. And they can only threaten organizations, right? They can say, hey, you organization who's Zuckerberg or Elon, and say, I'm going to fine you and your company. They can't fine a decentralized blockchain.
Yeah.
So it could drive a whole lot of traffic in the UK and in Australia and anywhere else they're rolling this out to explore alternative options. I can't get onto Facebook anymore. What are my options? Well, actually, here's Hive. And no one can say to you, you can't do this or you can't do that.
No KYC.
If you have your keys, you can post to the blockchain, and no one can stop you, and no one can find anyone, and you can be completely anonymous.
No one can delete it. No one can erase it.
No one can delete it. There's no record of where you're from, right? There's no IP address tagged to the information on the chain. So, this could really spur on the projects that I care about. So it's coming, it's happening. No point getting your knickers in a twist about it. Respond your own way. I think a lot of people will comply.
Yeah.
But many others will not comply. They'll refuse to comply. There'll be maybe some high-profile court cases where people start getting prosecuted for what they write, online, what they say online, which again going to have political backlash. But this is all just the government revealing itself for just showing its true colours.
Non-compliance. I mean, how do you non-comply when you actually can't use the internet?
No, I'm saying like hate speech stuff where somebody who's authenticated themselves and they've said, yes, this is definitely me. Then they get on and say, Albo's a fuckwit, right? And then they get in trouble for that because it's hate speech and, you hate somebody to call him that, whatever. And so then they do them for it. They throw them in jail or fine them. That type of thing will, stories, word gets around and say, well, actually, we're living in a totalitarian hellscape. Maybe we need to do better. So I look, the accelerationist in me is like, yeah, right, bring it on. Why stop there, right? Just cut off the internet to the whole country. Show people what you are. Because I know what they are. I think more people need to see what they are.
Yeah. So, it's going to be interesting to watch that roll out. Yeah. All right. Speaking of rolling out, I have a bit of glint to spend.
Yes.
So let's jump into that.
I have 375,000.
I have 369. Okay.
You played any Frontier mode?
No. You?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I've got a few chests. I think 3 or 4 chests with cards in them, which has been good.
It's open to anyone?
Yeah, but you can't use your normal cards. You get whatever cards you get from the foundation set, and then you need to win 5 battles with them to get a chest, and you can do that 3 times a day within a 24-hour period. So I did that a couple of days in a row. Oh, here's Geo. Challenging because it's all new cards and all very low level, and I'm used to a whole lot of abilities and the like. So I would have lost probably 3 matches for every 1 I win. It certainly doesn't hold your hand. Yeah. But it's good and interesting and fun. It doesn't affect your energy on Wild or Modern or anything like that. So definitely worth a look. I get the impression you do the campaign, and then when you arrive, you sort of get funneled into Frontier so that you can earn some cards, and then after a while you might go and buy some packs and decide to play Modern or even broach into Wild.
So there's no glint, there's no SPS, there's no reward, just the cards.
No, the only reward is the card. We'll click on a battle and we'll have a look. Okay. I mean, I don't want to. Yeah, but if anyone who's interested and hasn't seen it, hey Gio, you going all right, mate?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Cool. Excuse my late arrival. I had to sleep in. It's all.
Oh, good.
Now I'm eating a cookie and having a boss coffee.
Coffee is your friend.
Yeah, I need a coffee actually.
So there's human players, but there's also liquidity bots, I've noticed. Yeah. So there you go. Pick your team. But you just get random summoners. You've got the same summoners as I have, maybe. No, hang on. I don't have the blue one. So yeah, it's definitely random. Okay. Because I think I only got 4 summoners, whereas you've pulled the Alric's daughter. I'm assuming she's Alric's daughter.
So which summoner do you choose when you don't know what cards are going to be available?
Exactly. I just did a lot of clicking around. And
let's just go for speed. I guess you can't lose with speed.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got 35 mana to spend. So
blast and reach. I reckon that first guy's going to get missed a lot. That 5 mana. Yeah. He's got 4 speed and dodge. So maybe put him and then a big heavy
behind him.
Yeah, and a bit of melee, a bit of decent melee behind him.
Well, the magic's actually fairly low. But let's go with magic.
Maybe the opportunist. Like if he's blasting, he's going to hit the.
Good point. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Blast. So, he targets the weakest one and then blasts either side. But then I don't know if I should be giving advice because, like I said, I lost 3 for every one I won.
Any with them with reflection shield or not really?
I think I think deflect might be a higher level of.
Let's get another opportunity in there. Okay, let's give that a go then.
Yeah, give it a shot. And yeah, if you win, so if it wins, just say 1 of 5 wins, and then after you've got 5, you can claim your reward, your chest. Nobody's really missing him, are they?
No, he hasn't missed a single attack yet.
Well, hopefully, look at that. The opportunity's sort of
paying off. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be close. Oh, no, I've got it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Nicely done.
So what did I win?
Nothing yet, I don't think. You just got points to go higher in the leaderboard.
Okay, which gives me access to more cards to play with?
No, just better opponents.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so yeah, back to the shop. Rewards. I'm still going to go with the chests because I need too much of everything. All right, so let's get 30 ultimate chests.
The good cookie.
A good cookie or just a good regular cookie?
No, it was a great cookie. Homemade by a mate. He sent it down from Sydney, air-packed, airtight, and whatever else in a box. Express shipping.
Not Seth.
One of the. No, Josh. From I call it Shitney. we always bag each other's where we're from, right? Like Halburn, I think he calls it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty sums it up quite well.
Yeah. Halburn.
See, they're changing the laws there now. When you sell your house, you've got to pay a huge whack to the dictatorship.
Yeah, so they want to target unrealized gains. So that could even be on your house eventually. So if your house goes, which in Australia, the only thing that goes up is really housing. So, yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot of merits. That's about it there, really. How much have I got left? 234. Okay, let's get some legendaries. Whoops. Okay,
Nice.
6 legendaries.
But yeah, if I'm not going to realize them, neither can they. So I'm not paying shit for any unrealized potential future gains, right? Not going to happen. Will never happen.
I need one more.
Well, they're just training us to invest in other things like blockchain assets, for example.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, or
By
black market cigarettes.
I really wanted the strength because remember with that combining, I've got more than I need to go up. So I just need one single one, but I didn't get that.
Talking about black market.
Probably buy them on the market. Go on, Gio.
Talking about black market cigarettes, the local corner shop to us just got firebombed by a competitor.
Wow.
It's happened 2-3 times now in the span of like the last year or two. Just the government's caused this due to their ludicrous...
No. Machetes caused this.
Machetes caused
Home
this.
gardeners with machetes caused this. They should have big bins outside every police station where you can come and
they have
the
in
cameras.
Victoria.
I know. It's ridiculous. They have surrender amnesty bins for your machetes now. Where you
ban pure alcohol, ban bottles, and ban string to make yourself a Molotov cocktail. Then, okay.
The best meme I've seen so far is the kid at school and the teachers told him that guns kill people. And he says, my pen failed my math exam.
Yeah.
All right, so that was it for my shopping.
We love memeing on Australia, don't we? We love just crushing it. It's fun. They give us so much ammo to do so. There's always something new, isn't there?
Yep.
I can't wait for the memes after the rebellion and all politicians are hanging in the streets. I want to see the memes that come out after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, Bob, you have insiders here anyway, so we'll give you the scoop. So it's all good.
Yeah. All right. So, Matt, you've got some glint to spend as well.
I do. Let me just share my screen.
All right.
So let's go shop, rewards, and I'm thinking I'm going to mix it up a little bit and go for master chest, major chests.
Major chests.
I keep seeing you guys getting really good, and I.
What do you need, Matt? Oh, hang on, Matt. Whoa! Are you not going to use potions?
Should I?
Yeah. You've got them, haven't you?
I do. All right.
Probably should.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Because if you get a gold foil on something that's maxed, you can burn it for more glint.
Good point.
Because we don't know how much longer this reward set's going to be around for.
That is true. There's some merits, quite a lot of merits.
I got 8 packs out of my merits.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be you're going to be in front of me
This is
soon.
a legendary.
Oh, nice.
And it's gold. There you go.
From the major chest. And
gold legendary out of a major chest. It's because I used the potions, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll never know.
Yeah. Let's say yes, and I'll take credit, and you can say thank you.
Lovely.
There you go. Giant Alpine Skink.
Good stuff.
Yeah, there's some merits there. I'm really looking for a continuum seer. I might just grab a few rare.
Still buying them?
Rare draws.
More gold for the skinks.
I only need a couple. Man, Yassic and Continuum Seer, as soon as I see like Equalizer or what else? Oh, Magic Only, I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to... The only thing she's really vulnerable to is Magic Reflect, right? You get her fast enough and she can really only kill herself from Magic Reflect. There's some good stuff there.
In the current brawl, there were 2 back to basics rule sets, and in both of them water wasn't available.
Right.
Oh shit, I haven't even got my wild pass yet. That's wild.
Yeah, it only just reset, I think.
This morning my time.
Okay. Where's she hiding? Where's she hiding? Don't toy with me, young lady. Are you serious? Are you serious right now?
Is this your new?
There's one. There's one. 2 gold megalodons. All right. There she is. I got to be very close now. I reckon I can just there's 3. Maybe just buy a couple on the market and max her. Yeah. She gets 1 extra speed of max level. I'm like, that's definitely worth chasing. 100%. Gee, those golds are paying off, aren't they? Plenty of gold. Plenty of gold popping up.
I didn't get a single gold in my ultimate chests.
Yeah.
Or legendary. It was like my ultimates were shit.
All right. And what else should I grab? Should I grab some ultimate chests, you reckon?
How much you
got?
got?
150k left.
Maybe.
Maybe. Let's see.
I don't think it'd be a terrible thing.
135. Yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah.
Let's just do that and see what happens. I'm going to hit my 50,000 games though with these all this energy. My 50,000 wild. Not impressed.
No, there was mine too. Look, absolute shite. Yeah.
Ultimate's just not ringing my bell.
No.
All right. Okay. So that was. I think I can call that a mistake that I won't make again.
Yeah.
Do I have enough continuum seers? Maybe I'll go rare again. Just polish off that last 15th hour.
All right.
Yeah, let's just do it. I really want to make sure I have enough because she's so good. Like I say, Equalizer, even Deflect rule set, Yassic and her, plus a few other speedsters or slowsters. Nothing.
None.
Nothing. I should have quit while I was ahead. All right, cool. Well, that's me out of Glint.
All right. Gio, you got some glint to spend?
Yeah, I haven't touched it for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Well, I've been... Okay, so how do I do this again? It's been a week. Let's share. There we go. Yes, shop. Rewards. There we go.
500. Wow.
Yes. Like I said, I haven't touched it. Let's just get that. It's an easy one for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, a golden surly. Look at that, Matt. You, me, and the rest of it. Yeah. I'm happy. Well, the thing is, I got Orc maxed out. I got Sergeant Grezerul maxed out. Haven't got Gallicus maxed out. Got Amber Guard and haven't got Surly maxed in regular.
I didn't
And
get
haven't got
single, not even in the legendaries that I picked. I got no gold foils at all in my chests.
Well, I'm happy and I guess I can't. Wait, no, I'm going to say I'm happy and I'm not happy at the same time because I'm sick of this blue Sergeant one. I get it all the time. Like, it's the one like I get most of. Don't know why. It just is. Like, be more random, please. Like, you know what? I think that's me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to get some merits just from here up to batch 3. But outside of that, I'll save up again for more legendary chests. And how much? 157,000. I think that's a good basis.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop sharing because the rest I'm gonna do is just boring. Just gonna get some merits.
Okay, so I want to show you some land tweaks. Something that I realized when I was playing with my land when I did my last harvesting. So one thing I just discovered in last week's show, for those who are watching, I realized that that I have the order's changed because of harvest. Here we go. That I have a rare artifact. I thought all my artifacts were common. So one thing, and this I've got like these two here are my top 2 dudes. But whilst I noticed when I was doing a little bit of tweaking, on my other plots, still in stone. Whoops, no, I don't want history, I want to manage. Not that one either. The order's changed on my cards, and that's why it's confusing me. I've already taken them out. Okay, so on my regular common artifact plots, I had my mech inf, my goblin mech, which is 5k PP, and I had Selena Sky and Lord of Darkness that are 4.5k PP each, and they were on plots with a common totem. So I've pulled them out, and so I'm going to put them onto the plot that has the 25%. So then I've got like 5k and all my top cards on the 25% plot. But of course, when you pull them out, you've got, and they were all locked as well. So you've got 3-day cooldown to unlock, and then a 2-day unlock because you've taken them off land. So all up 3 days I've got to wait. So rather than pulling cards, waiting for that period of time, then swapping them out, pulling them out, because what I did with the plots that had the big boys on them, I needed something that I could put in here. And of course, I can only use death, fire, dragon, and neutral. I can't use the other cards because of the penalty. So I put in my fiends to replace the big boys that I took out, because I don't really use the fiends a whole lot. But an unseen circumstance with that is Lord of Darkness and Selena Sky are only... Actually, this is really loud. One sec. Let me turn the volume off on this. There we go. Yeah, my Selena Sky and Lord of Darkness are only level 2. So even though like it's 4.5k PP, putting in a Scorch Fiend, which is only like a minimal amount of PP, because they're maxed, it required a lot more deck. So it said I had to stake another 15,000 deck to stay at 100% efficiency. So I thought it's not worth it really, because I pulled everything that I needed to pull, including on my rare plot. So I pulled a couple of cards here so that they can all cool down in the same 3-day period. So what I'm going to do when everything's cooled down, I'll swap these two out and bring in Lord of Darkness and Selena Sky and the Goblin Mech. So I'll put them into there. These guys will then just have a normal cooldown before I can battle with them again. And also the other plots where I took the bad boys out, I just chucked in fiends in there as well just to fill. So the cards that I pulled from here that are still around, they're all 2970, the cards that I pulled from here. So they can go back into the plot that I've just filled with Scorch Fiend, with the fiends in the meantime. So that should then bring me straight back up to full efficiency without having to step the extra deck. Because I'm going to end up with the same cards on here. They're just going to be on different plots. So at the moment, I'm running on 89.3 efficiency. But after the cooldown's finished and I swap the cards back onto the appropriate plots, I'll be back on 100% efficiency for that as well. So yeah, I just figured having the big boy cards on a plot with a 10% boost, why do that when they can be on a plot with a 25% boost? So yeah, that was just something I realized I could do to improve things a little bit without an expense. And so now here I am, I've got 0.09% and I've cracked the top 100 for the Stone Deck fees now on the ranking for Stone Deck. So yeah, a little bit of tweaking that I did there. You guys there?
Yeah. I just thought you had more to add. That's all. That was that pause. I was like, okay, is he gonna? Okay.
I was talking, but I muted myself. So yes, that's yeah. Looks good. Congrats on breaking into the top 100.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my little bit of tweaking for the week as well.
Your efficiency tweaks.
Boosting the efficiency on those stone plots.
Yeah. Cool. No, that's yeah. It sounds like you're having a lot of fun with that part of the game now. Makes me want to jump back in some capacity at some point in time.
Yeah.
I should. Oh yeah. Did I tell you guys I broke 150,000 SPS? 150. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Like just with accruing rewards and
stuff.
SPS at a time. Yeah. It's good. It's just a milestone.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get back to 50. getting there though. Getting there.
I feel like it goes faster now. Like it's just, the more I get, the
staking rewards will be getting higher as well. So you would literally be getting there faster.
Yeah, and you get more for wins and all of that. It's like a snowball effect. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So should we battle?
Yeah.
What else is there left to do?
Show the viewers what we're doing this week.
And we have a few options. We could shit on Australia.
Oh, we did all that in the first. You missed out on that. Yeah, we've done that already. Yeah.
Damn it.
So we're up to the Fire and Regret rule set, which is basically return fire. So everyone has return fire. Blast is not triggered, same as when paired with magic reflect. Anything of note here, Matt, you want to mention for this rule set? Got any favourites you like to play? Yeah.
No, there's not. Obviously, yeah, deflect shield is a big one because they're
you're going to be getting a lot of magic.
Yeah, but they're not expecting to. If you use ranged, and you get deflect shield, then you're not gonna suffer for it. And they often not play headwinds and the like because they're not expecting arrows coming in. So
yeah,
but my depth of strategy doesn't really go long in it. I find myself more wary of sneaks because people say to themselves, I won't use arrows, and I don't want to make it obvious and go with lots of magic. So I'll go sneaks and opportunists and focus heavily on melee. So I tend to like putting some thorns up the back, maybe a bit of silence in case they do go magic. So yeah, it's what other rule sets are there? What's the mana cap? There's a lot of variables. So should I send you a challenge then?
All right.
Bob?
So, and another notable one here, of course, amplify, because if they do decide to go heavy in magic, and you've got some magic reflect, or if they are sneaking and you've got some thorns, and of course if they do try to totally mess you around and actually go ranged anyway, so amplify is a good addition for that rule set as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Either a summon or one of the units. I do like the Mycelium Queen, especially the female mushroom in Earth. She's really good for Amplify.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've got 30 mana. Pretty much everything's available.
Okay.
Shall we?
The team is in.
The other thing I like with Range Reflect is martyrs that are definitely going to die from their own Ranged Reflect. So ranged martyrs makes me very happy because I can do things like Quora with a martyr Range Reflected, which is what you've done pretty much the same thing there.
Yeah, Bob. I don't have a Spirit Druid Grog though. He's a bit of a beast here, isn't he?
He's not going to last long.
No.
Oh, that's the point.
He's going to be an easy kill for Katrelba.
Yeah, I just saw the health side then. So he's an equal opportunity must, I guess, for you. Equal health. He'd be an equal health.
Yeah, equalizer. I like to use him a lot. Yeah. But obviously, since you're going
sneak,
sneak,
did you put him in here?
Because I wanted to resurrect one of my martyrs so they could die again. So this is all a last stand Quora play, and everything is just predicated around the idea that hopefully she's my last card remaining, that you've got some opportunists in there, some sneaks, maybe a bit of magic reflect, figuring magic would come in so that Spirit Druid Grog could die. But I was kind of hoping that one of the martyrs would die first so they could be resurrected by him. But we'll have to see how it plays out, how many of you, which Quora gets which kills.
All right, let's do it.
I like my odds, but there's a lot that could go wrong.
All
and as you've put Thorns in the back there expecting some Katrelba action.
Yeah.
My Resurrecty boy's the first to die, which is never
Which
fun.
sucks.
Yeah. And my Martyrs are probably not going to die from Magic Reflect. They're going to die from Katrelba.
Yeah.
But
getting us
she's
some
not going to kill
bloodlust.
anyone else now, unless she takes out Cora.
Yeah.
Who's self-healing.
Or get some
Oh, wow.
bloodlust.
Oh, shit.
So we're getting the last. Do you have any Dispel? Oh, you do. You got a Max Quora.
Far out.
Yeah, damn. Katrelba just wrecked me. But like I say, it wouldn't have mattered anyway because your Quora's at max level has Dispel. So my Martyr boosting on my Quora wouldn't have lasted anyway. As soon as your Quora hit my Quora, she'd have lost all the Martyr boosts. So you had that one from the start, Bob. Well done, mate.
Alrighty. Okay,
Nice,
well,
Bob.
while I'm screen sharing, Gio, you want to send me one?
Yeah, I can. Play. Oh, what's going on here? Challenge. Yeah, good.
Yeah. Fire and Regret.
Yes, Gladiator Expert. Fire. And let's choose an opponent. The Bobber. And send. Well, 14 mana, Fire and Dragon.
Jeez.
Good one. Oh, wait. It's only really just Fire.
It's Fire,
Dragon's an add-on. Yeah. No. Okay. Yes. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah?
No, I don't.
Tell me. So after summer, I've got like 10 to play with.
Shit. What the heck? This is real.
It's about all I can do.
I don't even know what to choose as an optimal play here. What am I doing? Okay.
Based on your words, I think this might be a good episode for Bob.
I think so.
I'm not that overly confident with what I've done. I mean, you know me, low mana matches. It's not my thing.
The heck?
Unless we're getting some nice backdrops.
2. Okay.
No pressure, Gio. Only 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, no, I've got this.
And you don't get that little gift on the end now. It's when it's 0, it's like, bang, your team's in. I don't like that. It shocked the hell out of me the first time it happened. Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. All right. This is what it is.
Okay. All right. So you weren't anticipating a range, so you got some return, You've got no tailwind, so that was a concern, but I might be a little bit too spread out here for this game. I'm going to martyr you straight away. The only hope I've got here is poison because everyone's pretty low life.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah, I
gone
think
really heavy on
Geo's got
sneak.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the speed difference is just going to be enough, I think, to, yeah. Because you don't have any slower swiftness, whereas Geo just has that snake lady who's swifting him. So he's going to go first a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think you're going to do the damage before you're dead, Bob.
Yeah. So I could do with a couple of misses in my favour, but yeah, all up, not overly confident.
No, you don't have blind. There's no dodge. You do have decent speed, but
Well, he's got no magic. I don't need blind. There goes my poisoner.
and you got bloodlust out of it too.
Yeah. That's all over.
Yeah. That little hobbity fella that he's played first is so strong
The
for a 1 mana.
halfling, for 1 mana card.
Yeah.
It's stupid. How can you not?
Yeah. All right. It's up to you guys.
All right. I guess
I'm ready to send Geo or send now. Yeah, I got it all queued up.
You're a seasoned pro at sending challenges. You're a lot quicker than I am, so
I'm certainly seasoned.
33. Very nice. Okay.
Must in the war, so he's a seasoned veteran.
Who's sharing?
It can only be me. Yes. Am I on it? Yeah, I am. All right. So this is what we got. This is what we got. What?
Whoa, what's that?
I don't know. I was trying to move.
Was that some like CIA subliminal shit? We just coming on the screen there.
I don't know, Bob. It was really weird.
Never seen that before.
Same. Wait, where's that thing? I want to get that.
That tactic of yours is going to like wear thin one day, Geo.
I know. Probably already is.
What tactic's that? Weapons training?
Yeah.
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 Yep, but that's okay. If it works, it works, right? A win's a win.
Yeah, and it works
and if you get predictable, then people start predicting.
It. Exactly.
Yeah. There is no real counter to it, though, is there? If you're using, because even cards that do extra damage to cards without no attack aren't affected because now they are attacking. So there's no real counter to that strategy.
Yeah, but if you put a couple of reflection shields in there with an amplify and you know some heal, right? Then they can all die from magic reflect.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Put something up there with void, so void and a few silences, so that they're all only hitting for 1 damage each, and then spray poison everywhere with some scatter shot. There's things that you can do.
And you got two silences in there, I see.
He does. He's got Willow Wisp. He went for that tactic.
Yeah.
Went for that tactic.
Yeah. So we only had death available, right? So what are you going to really? I think it's me.
I think it's you too with Venka. Ulfgar,
Ulfgar, yeah. I thought you might go a little bit of melee, so I brought in my skeleton with the shield just to be a tougher melee. But he won't last very long against a lot of magic attacks. But I kind of feel like the phase on the Riftwing might just keep me around long enough for the poison to kick in and kill some of you guys.
Yeah, I think the poison from Ulfgar is going to be the equalizer here.
Yeah. I think it's me, but you got a speed advantage there, so you might take my Will o' the Wisp out. I
don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I think it's you. Yeah, and I'm not muting your magic damage as well, so it's a little rough actually. It's a little rough. You're muting me big time.
Yeah, the silence is golden. Double silence is golden.
And the
so the poison, yeah. I love it so much because the more effective your attackers are, like the better they are at attacking, the more they, the most damaging cards are generally the ones that'll kill Ulfgar. So they're the ones that pack the poison.
And they've all been affected, essentially. So I can't really go on.
So where do you, even if like corrupted healer, right? Like he can heal them all, but they still get that corruption every single round.
Like I said, Ulfgar was really the poison was the equalizer here. Because outside of that, I reckon it was Ulfgar and the silence from back card, which really made the difference here.
The double silence. Yeah.
When was the last time you beat Geo in a game, man?
Oh, it happens all the time, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not keeping any records, but I'm pretty sure it happens quite
regularly.
All right, you want to send me one, Matt?
Yes. Let's go. Where am I here? Didn't get to do any face-to-face challenges at the meetup last night. We're just chatting and it never came up. But Boba Fett, gladiators only. Send invite.
You'll get those days.
Where
it's like there's just way more to talk about than
Yeah, well, a lot of us had food as well, so it's we were a little bit squished on the table. But to get a big proper table, you kind of got to go right to the back, and then people wander in and they don't know who's where. So, all right. So we got 21 mana, and we only have Earth and Death. All right, I'm all submitted. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, let's do it. I was really hoping you wouldn't go sneak, so that's good. I put my most vulnerable card on the end, just thinking.
This is yours, Bob.
Yeah, I've given him the easy bloodlust there. You brought in the Gobson twins.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, yeah.
However, the equalizer might be that random card that with what's his face? The second from the last. The second.
Meteor. Oh no, they changed the name, didn't they? Etherite Construct. Yeah. Why did they change the name from Gem Meteor?
I don't know.
Anyone know?
Yeah. So if that gets the right card, let's say like one of the Gobson twins, it could be really over. Like,
Well, that's what I was hoping for, because I got one going for the first card, one going for snipe, and one scattering. So it really kind of depends on the RNG of where that poison's going to go.
Well, if RNG goes in your favor, you win. If he leaves Catralba, if you don't touch it, Catralba, I think Bob's going to win.
Oh, if the Gobson twins start building up momentum, obviously that's going to be a thing. We'll just have to play it and watch. But I mean, Birtrell's going to take out the chicken, I'm guessing, and then Catralba's going to take out the back end, because Birtrell's an opportunist rather than a sneak. So, I could be up against quite a lot of bloodlust. The only thing is my suit is a self-healer and maybe can do some damage before. And, Bob's not really targeting anyone. He's not focusing firepower on anything, at least until he works his way from back to front. So, I don't know. I think I've got a chance, but I'd probably say 60-40 that it's going to be Bob. Let's play and find out.
Okay.
We've only got a couple of minutes left in the app.
Yep.
Bloodlust.
So there goes that.
Oh, that would have been nice to get a double bloodlust.
No poison though.
Nah, it
I got a bloodlust.
Got the wrong ones. Got the wrong ones.
Yeah, I picked up a bloodlust.
No.
Oh yeah, no, that was.
No, that
that did not happen.
Oh,
well done, Bob.
Yeah.
All right.
You done good, mate. You wrecked me.
I guess you're gonna sit on your throne
games
because
in a
there's no time for me to reset. You.
We don't have time for another game, I don't think.
No.
You got 2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes. No.
Yeah. So any wrap ups? Any news, Joe? We like Matt and I had a really good chat in the first part of the show. Anything you want to talk about? Any plans?
No, not really.
No.
I mean, what's new? I'm an assistant coach to my cousin playing. I play basketball now, so I coach basketball, which is pretty cool. That's something to do every Thursday. I have to be careful. Let's just say it like that. But I'm strengthening. I'm doing workouts and whatever else. I'm doing my makeshift little home gym over there. Yeah, no, it's been okay. But again, I always have to be, got to be a bit weary.
Yeah. Every now and then, even though it's a couple of years now since my operation, I wake up and the shoulder's a little bit stiff sometimes. I've been sleeping on it wrong or...
Not the same.
It's never... No. Knees, shoulders, elbows, like once you do some major damage to them, they're never 100% again.
But yeah, that's all we do. We try to get flexibility back into it, try to strengthen it. What else can you do? Prevention, right?
Yeah.
So.
All right. Okay, so thanks for joining us on 186. We'll be back next week with 187 with a rule set that begins with the letter F. Probably don't have time to have a look, but the one after Fire and Regret, maybe Fury. I'm just going to put that out there. I know the rule set's not called Fury, is it? Anyway, we will be here with a rule set next week on 186. Thanks for joining us. I'm Boba Fett. Next week's 187. Boba Fett, peace out.